We asked across the country whether they still feel dowry needs to be paid when their daughter gets married. Would you pay dowry for your daughter's marriage? What do you think the answer would be, Shekhar?
I think the answer would be an overwhelming no, but a lot of people will be lying.
Achha.
Because if it isn't an overwhelming no, then a lot of people are lying, because dowry is not
Is a
exactly.
common. What would you say?
presented.
A majority would say yes,
Majority yes?
because they care for their children.
No, I
Daughter
think I would
especially.
agree with Shekhar on that. A majority would say no, but do exactly the reverse.
I don't know, because it's not prevalent in our part of the world.
Aha, you only know
and
your
I don't
part
even
of
have a
the
daughter.
world you
He
live in.
had
Bengal, which perhaps is a little more enlightened than a part which you represent.
I totally agree
That's
with
called
you.
arrogance.
The
Now,
only
who's
time
being
I totally
arrogant?
agree
Called
with
counter-arrogance.
Zoya.
I think the majority are likely to say no, but they will continue to demand dowry and possibly
The
give
trouble
dowries.
with all of you, you'd underestimate the Indian. He is an honest person. And here's the answer. Would they pay dowry, we said, and this is what they said. Yes, dowry is still white. 3 out of 5 Indians, 60%, do pay dowry on daughter's marriage. And the highest dowry payers, Haryana, 94% said yes, 88% in UP, 80% in Madhya Pradesh. And there's West Bengal, 27%.
Not bad.
And Gujarat, 20%. Okay, let me ask you, educating sons and daughters, who would you spend more on? What would people say?
I think again the response would be something similar. I think a lot of people if they spoke the truth, will say the son, but I think the response would be somewhere in the middle. So I will not fully buy this response. I think if 95% people would
But
prefer
here
to-
in the dowry, they were honest, more honest than you thought.
No. I said in dowry this will be the response, but if it isn't, then they are not
then
being
they're
honest.
lying. But they didn't lie.
They did.
Yeah.
No, I think they would be honest even on this question. More and more people are spending more and more on their daughters' education. That's a trend.
Well, Dr. Roy, I have a girl child. I tend to lean entirely towards educating daughters. So I do not know what the poll would be, but I essentially
a
think
test
that
of-
is the way forward.
This is the test of how well you know India.
No, I think, unfortunately, although people are spending relatively a little more on daughters, it's still disproportionately low.
Well, not answered.
No, I think there's a great deal of emphasis on education, and I would expect that people would invest in the education of both boys and girls.
Okay, let's have a look at the answer. And actually, once again, Zoya is absolutely spot on. Educating sons and daughters, equally important. 79% say they spend
Every time.
equally on sons and daughters.
India's #1 news app. Just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.